what's his name from Haiku Kirio? Is that his name? Okay, hello. So I have this is such an elaborate setup I have going on, but it looks fine on camera, so that's all I'm gonna worry about. I have never done anything sketchbook related or really art related content besides posting a few of my pieces, like mostly on Instagram or whatever, stories. But this is my September 2019 to June 2025 sketchbook. Yes, that's a big gap because I did not draw for uh, obviously a sparse amount of time. So I'm going to show off most of the stuff in here. Some of the stuff I'm not going to show, either going to cut out, or I have my two helpers and the sun card and the strength card that I'm going to use to cover up and censor certain parts that I don't want to show or that I cannot show. So let's see, open. Okay, so I rate whatever sketchbook specifics on the inner covers so I can take the stickers. Oh, wait, I forgot stickers. You can see how old this is because this is my hero stickers I've gotten from probably when I bought prints. See another one. And these two stickers are my own that I've made out of my own art from forever ago, probably from more around the 2019 side when I was gonna think about trying to go into having a print and sticker thing, but I'm like, I can't. I don't know. So I still have like bunches of prints and stickers from that time that I just I'm not sure what to do with. So yeah, cover page that I drew. I put September, October, I think, because I technically started this in September of 2019, but I didn't actually start. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that's from when I drew this, and then I just went back and wrote that. All right, this is this is a great page. This is the first page, and this is my first OC that I ever made. Mark. Oh my God. If the camera like bounces a little, again, this setup I have is very elaborate. I'm gonna try not to move the tripod that's kind of leaned up against whatever. Mark was my first OC I ever made. I had such an issue making OCs because I needed like a canvas to work with. Like I get comic book writers because they kind of like a canvas to work with. They just work in their characterization of whatever character they're writing. But no, Mark is the first character I managed to make all on my own. He, I made him for this was 2018 when he was born, and it was for a Tumblr roleplay group. When I don't do Tumblr anymore. Not like the roleplay shit. I have one that I sometimes vlog stuff, but no, the roleplay Tumblr is hellscape. But that is how Mark was born. He was a prince of Columbia. It was like a royal type of thing, and he was also my first OC and the first trans guy OC that I made. So I got a lot of learning experience, how I portrayed him and how I later decided to portray my trans guy characters. And then, oh yeah, I tried doing Inktober. This is, I mean, it's cute. You know, what is this? What is there to say? It's a wreath. Oh yeah, I tried doing two Inktobers. This is kind of cute. This is cute. You know, what can you say? Oh my God, this was supposed to be one of my old OCs. Again, from like 2018, 2019 time. Alistair, and yes, it's very obviously fucking uh, KJ Appa when he was Archie type shit. Because I was super into Riverdale at the time, and the person who I was duo writing, creating his story with, thirsted over him. So yeah, that's that. I mean, it's good. It's cute. You know, it's not bad. This was day 7. Apparently, I skipped day 7. This was supposed to be one of my OCs. I nothing came of him. Nothing came of him. But Blondie. This will be a recurring theme. Blondie. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, this is Game Grumps. I did this. Ghoul Grumps. This is cute. You know, not bad. Why am I just like judging my art? I don't know. I'm a Virgo, a stellium. Well, I'm like a dark player. God, I was so big on the Who Killed Markiplier, A Date with Markiplier in space, heist. About Time in Space came out. I had trouble getting into space. I need to go back and redo space, go through it at some point. But yeah, I really like this. Yeah, as I used the markers um, to make the dark player effect. This was supposed to be a sketch of Mark, and I know exactly what picture it was. I did not finish it though. Obviously, I didn't finish it. This is some Bendy in the Ink Machine. What was his character called? Like Alice? I think I was literally watching Markiplier play this. Obviously, this was during a Markiplier uh, little fixation period. Again, I remember this. I have this marked down. November 18th, 2019. I had a fucking dream. Like Mark, I was trying to draw like Mark was there. Some shit was going on, and then he was holding my hand. I don't know. I don't know. This was Aaron, Game Grumps. Obviously, I was in the Ghoul Grumps mood again. I don't know. See, this is the original sketch I did for the sticker that I later went in and digitally did, which I'm not good with digital art. No, I know at one point I was like, oh, maybe I'll get into digital art. I'm like, no, I need my hands to physically like beat on the shit. But yeah, I loved her. Um, this is a cute sketch. This is not a character or anything, but it's cute. Little moon, the heart-shaped hickeys. I think that's supposed to be. Yeah, I mean it's cute. Oh my god, this is Alba. Alba? Alba.
I got her name totally wrong. It's Iba. So I'm saying Alba, like Yahweh Jesus from Dramatical Murder. Just ignore it.
AI, the Somnium Files. I fucking love her so bad. Oh my god, I wanted to make an eat a bag of her. I made a sticker of her. It's on my laptop though, and I'm not going to show it. I probably have the sketch in here somewhere. It's supposed to be Alba again. Yes, that's a sketch for the sticker. Oh my god. I loved her down so bad. I loved that game down so bad too. I didn't play it. I watched Nico B play it. Nico B was one of my like top Let's Player guys. Um, I just kind of fell off watching him because it was just like so many videos and there's so much going on, so much content. But yeah, this was one of my OCs. He's like one of my in my rotation of OCs. Yeah, I love him. It's Mick Cooper. Oh, I remember the day I did this when I first started watching B Stars. I love this spread. I do. I think it's cute. Oh god, I should do more spreads like that. This was some Sasuke cosplayer, and I think this was supposed to be Troy Sivan. I don't think. I know that was supposed to be Troy Sivan with I think when he had the red hair. This was supposed to also be Troy Sivan. This was a lawn ornament that I had back at like an old place. Okay, this was an Umbrella Academy spread. Um, yes, Diego, Allison, Klaus. This was supposed to be Luther. I don't know where the fuck it was supposed to be. I feel like I did Allison so dirty. I tried, but I had very limited color pencils. They look pasty. Diego looks pasty. I probably, I don't know. I was gonna say I'd go back and fix this. Maybe. I don't know. I have a weird thing about like going back and using old sketchbooks. I kind of feel like, oh, well, it's cemented in time. Like, I'm done. I'm finished. I don't want to go back and tamper with it. So I probably won't. I probably won't. Oh my god, this was some weird doodle I was doing. This was a furry I did. This was midnight. 10, not 10 minute, 5 minute sketch. This is Todoroki. This is when my Hero Academia shit was starting up. And this is very wobbly. I hope it's not as wobbly on camera. I don't know why it's wobbling so much. We're gonna have to deal with it. I tried to do another Inktober, Drawtober, pomegranate, which I like this. I did like this. I think the marker kind of ruined it, but I like the shading I did. This is supposed to be probably another drawing of Diego. Yes, oh my god. This is cringe, but I'll show it. This is self-shipping with hawks. I was so young. This is like 20, Aizawa. I love him. I have a, obviously I had a headcanon that when he was a teenager he would wear fucking eyeliner. I don't know if I actually think that, but I think it would be the cute thing. It's supposed to be the cat. It looks like a horror show though. Looks like a gremlin. The cat that him and Oboro found and shit. It was dinky. Gave him like a super punk-ish look. I really like this sketch of Shinzo. I did. This was like my idea of like adult Shinzo. Looks like a Final Fantasy character. So Aizawa, when he was wrapped up, I don't even remember the context of why he was completely wrapped up. Oh, right, didn't he? Because he got his fucking ass kicked for this sketch of Hawks I did from the manga. This was, I think I did this all in pen one try. I don't know how I did it. Sometimes I do things and I'm like, I don't know how I did this. This is supposed to be Bakugo. It botched. It's fine. So yeah, I got more Todoroki sketches. This is supposed to be Bakugo manga panels. I obviously didn't finish. It was supposed to be an Ida and Deku drawing that I hated the anatomy. Oh god, I can't even fucking talk. Whatever. The Bakugo Aizawa. I'll show this. It's not too bad. And that's Bakugo. This one's fine. This was me doing fuck ass random figure drawings, and then this was supposed to be Baku Toto. I don't remember the shit. Saying them out loud is like trying to incite witchcraft Latin, but Bakugo and Todoroki, they are like one of my hero ships. Yes, yes, that's yeah, that's I can't show that. This was oh my god, Amajiki, Tamaki. Fuck. I don't remember how to say the names or whatever. This is another Markiplier sketch. This was Mark. Oh my fucking god. This is cringy, but I'll share it. Okay, this is like many years ago. You know, sometimes fandoms you gotta be able to cringe or whatever. Look back in my head, I'm like, oh my god, adult Ida would be like Markiplier. I'm like, well, boy, they're not even the same. Let's move on. All right, so Todoroki sketch. Todoroki also one of my favorites. This was Shenzo. Oh my god. This was Shindeku. This is gonna be a Shindeku pairing. I know it is because this moon, this moon earring. Pay attention to this. This was also like a TikTok thing when they would like pull their. This is a TikTok thing. Oh god. I have to censor this. That's like a page of dicks. This is a Deku has the sun and moon, Shindeku. Yes, this was also supposed to be like my idea of like an adult versions of them. Hence, I always thought Deku would have like. Okay, I'm back and not overheating all the way anymore. This was supposed to be an attempt at doing some. I think I wanted to do like an elf OC, but it never came anywhere. I wanted to give peppermint stripe white with red streaks and shit. And this was another attempt. This is Shenzo, which looks. Well, you know what? You can't shame your old art. It's more me doing these weird figure mannequin things. This another attempt at my idea of adult Deku with the undercut and top surgery scars because I also had canon Deku as being trans. There's another Shenzo that looks. Listen, the boy has a big forehead. The boy has a big forehead. This is Bakugo fucking knocked out by somebody. And apparently, getting into a sparring match. I don't know. You could insert anybody. Well, not anybody. This was another Hawks. This was oh my. This was what's his name from Haiku. I got into Haiku like a little bit, but I never like watched it. I just really got into Kirio. Is that his name? I was like, yeah, that's like Kinney, like Slate Kinney. Let me see. Oh God, I can't. Well, this is not that bad. This is Dobby, um, Shota, and Erasermite. Erasermite, yes. They were a big ship for me. Well, not big. They were like, I liked them. It's not my main ship for Aizawa. Aizawa, my main one is Oboro. Um, don't talk about the other blondes. Listen. Um, let's move on. Is anything? Oh yeah, I can't show some. It's a shame I can't show this full one. This one's really good. This was an idea of Hiro Toya with the white hair, um, doing things. Just do this. Just staring at something, and then someone grabbing Dobby's face, and then him tied to a chair. These sketches blew me away. I did this when I was like almost falling the fuck asleep, like half asleep. I don't know how I did this that good. I I was impressed. And then this is overhaul. Overhaul. I had a thing with overhaul where I did a whole AU thing where like, hey, what if he actually took care of Barry and wasn't like a piece of shit? So that's how I got into overhaul because I did a fucking AU for him. Where like, hey, what if he like didn't take out his frustrations and wanted to test on this little girl and like it made better decisions. But yeah, I think this was also a cosplayer. I did this drawing of okay. Speaking of cosplayers, this is a whole thing of the cosplayers I did. This was another attempt, another attempt. What this was an attempt at Hawks. With I listen back then. I did not apparently know what the fuck top surgery scars looked like. I think I was trying to do the keyhole thing. That's why I did it like right under the nipple, not like the full incision. That's for what I was going for. You can't. I don't know if you can really tell. It's very very light on the page. This was Shigaraki and Dabi doing things, and then a Aizawa that I kind of glued in there because I did this off page. Okay, this one's fine. I also have a Dabi one. I was gonna do a contrast thing, but I never did the Dabi page. The Shigaraki. This one I'm very impressed by because I just looked at one of the manga panels or like was it I think it was something for like the next chapter if I remember right. I really like this one. This one busted, and this was also a cosplayer. And then this Dobby. I like this Dobby. I didn't. I like the way I did his skin. I think I just used what the fuck did I use? Colored pencils and just then some ink liners for that shit. More Hawks. I hate this Hawks that I did because he looks prepubescent, and that's not what I was going for. Um, but I did not know how to draw bodies very well at that point. And then this another Hawks. This is fine. I didn't finish it, but his hair is something else to draw. Some artists draw him so good. I'm just like, listen. Sometimes I have favorite characters. I'm like, I don't know how to draw them motherfuckers. So, oh wow, I cannot show. Is there any? I can. There's yeah. I listen. This is. Let me see. I there. That's the most I can show of that page. It's a bunch of Shigaraki that I used as myself as the model, by the way. And the head canon that his pubes are snow, also snow pubes, big. This is Aisawa with cats, and this is what's her name from Zombies, because I was watching Zombies at this point. Apparently, that's what I like about sketchbooks, though, because you can, to me, it's like it's almost a scrapbook, but well, it's a sketchbook. What do I want to say? It's a time capsule of what you're into at the time when you're drawing it. That's what I really like. That's what I really did capture later on as I was finishing the sketchbook, and I wanted to get that in my next one, but then I fell off again because too much shit was going on, and it fucked up my flow. So this is I don't remember the name of this creature, but I fucking love them. This little lizard creature. This was supposed to be Bucky Barnes and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. but it just looks like that other dude from Game of Thrones. It looks like him. I'm like, I don't know how I managed to do that. It's Cameron Boyce in Paradise City. Oh, I miss him so much. He had my whole heart during a terrible health time in my life. Like I got super into Descendants and kind of clinged on to him. He was like very close to my age, which is scary. Then I did these random page swatches where I was gonna draw random flowers, a magnolia, and a rose, and then I just didn't do the other two. Not show the other thing. One is just a scribble, and one is straight up. Yeah, I can't show that. Anyways, more Shigaraki. This I don't. I think this was a manga panel, judging by the detail. It probably was. As a more overall. Oh my god, more Shigadabi. Yes, yes, yes. More overhaul, but I also had canon that Kai had a like a Yakuza style tattoo. I don't remember if I thought over his back or over his one of his arms, but this is kind of like a peek of it. Obviously, he has flowers and shit. Pretty ass eyelashes. I He has one of the most fun pairs of eyebrows and eyes in like anime, in my opinion, to draw, whether that's on a page or on your own face, which I've done a cosplay of Kai. There's another manga thing. This was really good. I drew this and then I inklined it. Really love this one. And then more Shiraki with a Nintendo Switch, and then this was with Dabi with some fucking flowers. It's a moth. I drew this for the OC that I should have looked up earlier. Cooper, he's super into moths. And this was, I was trying to draw a wolf and it didn't work. And these are Google global, blah, 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 just little things I was going through. Um, and then more, this, I think this was Shigaraki from the My Hero game. You could like put things on it. Someone posted it on TikTok and I sketched it, I think. Then I wanted to do little, had a concept. I wanted to do like keychains or stickers or some shit of the original like pixel RPG horror game Gals, and I only did it. And then I was also trying to think of some charm thing, I guess. I don't know. This was Shigaraki. This was my Spyro Funko that I was just like, I just want to draw this goofy guy. Oh yes, this is a random. I was gonna do a whole series of My Hero, like tarot card, ironic tarot card inspired things that I was gonna make Aizawa the Hangman because he fits the Hangman, the archetype. Yes, I need to go back and put this in a new sketchbook and draw it at some point. Maybe I'll probably, I don't know if I'll do it. This is Blue from Blue's Clues. I don't know what I did to her. I don't know. This is Aaron from Game Grumps. I like the way I did the layout of this page, besides the fact that I didn't finish whatever shit this is. Totoro and the little tiny minis. And this is more of my OC Cooper. This, some sketches. This is one of my OC's, Warren, Sailor Moon. I never finished it. And then random eye sketches. This was something random. I was just like sketching, and I didn't mean to draw the Spotify logo. I was just like making random fucking shapes. I'm like, I need a fucking Spotify logo. Why the fuck? Okay, oh yeah, this is during my young blood phase. Uh, this is a nice drawing, and this is a random fox, random ghost, Will Graham, Aizawa, Todoroki. Some of these, this was supposed to be an OC I drew. She's been scrapped, but I still like this drawing. This I never finished. I think this was supposed to be me doing sketches of my OC Nicholas. Because again, I made the like blondie thing earlier. This is the start of the blonde thing. Some of these are of my OC Nick, but I can't fucking show them because of the reference that I used for those specific drawings. I'm like, it's like the thing is, I really fucking like it. So you know what? Fuck it, whatever. This is Nick. Yeah, I like the sketch of this a lot more than the line art, but that's how it works sometimes. And I love this drawing. This is a one of my favorite. that I've done of Nick so far because it's specific to an plot point that goes through with abuse, and I like it. Will Graham, lighting, shadow study type beat. Um, Ollie Sykes, Ollie Sykes, but also kind of one of my OCs that I use him his likeness for. This is Nick, and oh god, this sketch is so cute. This was Nick with Dakota, which is one of my old friends, OCs. They were boyfriends. I really like this sketch. Oh, I loved them together. They were very sweet. This is more of cult leader. I was seeing. What else? Okay. This is me trying to draw one of my OCs, Onyx, which obviously I can't remember his likeness. Very, very obviously is. And this was trying to draw fucking my image of Milo from Redacted Audio. Yeah, and this sketch I know I was trying to do this of my OC Devon, and I clearly never finished it. Okay. So this is I was trying to do a sketch of I'm gonna keep saying one of my OC. It's supposed to be Caden, but it's not Caden at all. There's a test thing of him. This is another sketch of Nick. I saw this cool clown person on TikTok. I was trying to draw them. My OC, this is I was just sketching him, getting his first sketches out, trying to get the image of him in my head. Maddox, um, who then I went, I was like, oh, Kenny Omega. So I used Kenny's likeness a little bit for him. This is one of the best sketches I've done in this book, but I never finished it. This is from a music video. More sketches of Maddox. Well, Maddox, what the fuck? I'm trying to say it like manga, Maddox. I really love this one. Oh my god, that's my favorite one. Yes, everything from way the way I got the features down, and then like I like doing this with my OCs. I draw whether like if he's a werewolf shifter, so I do like little wolf ears on him. You'll see. I actually I don't know if you'll see. I know I do that in my new sketchbook. I don't know. This is oh my god. What is she? Is she the War Devil from Chainsaw Man? Get my I gotta get deeper into Chainsaw Man. This is more drawings of Maddox. Yes. I love this one. I have the little wolf belt buckle and little heart shaped tattoo that oh yeah, by the way, he's Nick's boyfriend. I've made him to be Nick's boyfriend because Nick has been through hell. I'm like, I need to give him like a nice partner. The top surgery as far as the the way you make it stylized. Why was it in this a 6'9"? Whatever. Or is it 6'7"? Fuck, I don't even know. I said 6'9" because I'm fucking perverted apparently. Okay, this is I'm not gonna go into this one, but that's that. That was fan art. That's that. This is from the first um I don't remember the name of the game. Mysteries of something.
Now that I look back, I don't even know if that character is from this game.
Miles. This is after I saw one of the Spider-Verse movies. I think it was the last one. I really like this. I spilled fucking candle wax all over it. So luckily you can't tell. You can only tell through the next pages or the old pages rather. I really like this though. And I was gonna do Hobby, is that his name? But I kept trying and it looked terrible, so I just erased it. Okay, this was Pengu. This was supposed to be Spencer Reed, but he looks wild. And this is a sketch of was this supposed to be an OC? Roy Culkin. I know with the reference. I don't remember who I was trying to draw though. This is Lucy Liu from Kill Bill. I love the way I did the contour shading. Like yeah. This be again my OC, my cult leader OC. That I don't know if I mentioned that he was the cult leader OC. That was said I was doing like Ollie Sykes from the Paradise Eve video. So I was like, yes, that's embodying my cult leader OC. He's also a monster hunter. Um, whatever, it's fine. This was I put this one in my mind that I did. Yeah, and um, yeah, and this, I was trying to draw, I know what I was trying to draw here, but this was just my attempt at drawing a fucking wolf. This is like when you find old drawings of them like trying to draw cats, whatever, that's me using a fucking reference trying to draw an animal. It's just like, what is that? And this, I really like this sketch. This was a photo I took of a friend and their dog. I really liked the way I did this one. Yeah. And this, oh, I was watching, I was going back. I've watched so many playthroughs. Well, I wouldn't say so many, a few playthroughs of the Zero Escape skate series. I love the Zero Escape series. I was going back and I was watching John Wolf and Kimmy, his wife, play this. This is Luna and Sigma, I believe. Luna and Sigma. Alright, my shit said not all queer voices matter and died on me, but we're back halfway through. So, okay. This was a sketch I did from a photo of myself, of, I don't know, a random character, I guess. It has Fish Fear Me on the shirt. And this was Shadow Heart, because I was first watching John Wolf's playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 and first getting into it. And this game, this was from AI uh, Nevada Initiative, the second game for AI Somnium Files. Yes. Okay. Okay, this was a page of Roman Reigns. This was pre him coming out being a Trumpy. This was Tammy. Oh my god, this is the drawing I did of Tammy. If you don't know who Tammy is, Tammy's my Build-A-Bear. She was my first ever Build-A-Bear. I made it like, I don't know, 8, 9 or something. And yes, I took a little picture of me holding her face and then like I drew it. Oh, I love that. I should draw my Build-A-Bears. My what? I should draw my Build-A-Bears more. I love it when people do that type of art style and stuff. Um, this was a sketch of Spike from Cowboy Bebop while I was watching Cowboy Bebop with somebody. And this is my cult leader. So he has a tattoo on his palm of his cult symbol, but I'm like, I don't know what the cult symbol is. So I was trying to draw it. So I initially drew one side of the symbol, then I like flipped it and like put my phone on under it and tried to mirror it. I think I don't actually remember much of how I did it, but that's kind of the process of how I did it. And then I'm like, well, what if it looks kind of cool. I wanted to look kind of like cyber-ish, and it also looks a little bit like an insect of sorts. I'm like, what if I get my cult leader's cult symbol tattooed on my palm? We'll see. This is very liney. I know palm patches can blow out though, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get it somewhere. Maybe I shouldn't get it. He's my problematic brainchild, who I love. Okay. These two. Um, this is my Incubus OC Devon, and then this is my Jersey Devil OC Jax. As you can see by the little sketch I did of the Jersey Devil, and then Um, Devon is a fallen angel, hence why I did the angel wing and then tried to burn it. I don't know. I didn't finish Jack's side. This is like the best I did of Jack's, and I'm like, listen, I can't get much better than the reference I used for him. I think attempts at see, this is what I was talking about. Like I did little uh demon horns and like the demon tail. I like doing that stuff when I'm showing their, you know, humanoid shapeshift forms of my OCs because I'm not skilled enough to do the other forms as of right now. So you gotta take what you can get, I suppose. Oh, I was watching another Life is Strange playthrough of somebody's. This is Chloe. I got this reference probably on Pinterest. Then I was doing Rachel and Chloe, but I clearly did not finish that. I had a concept for this, and it went down the drain. And this is me now testing new grabby paint markers that I'm going to introduce in these next later pages, seeing how they worked over pencil and seeing they're a little bit see-through, which is what I kind of wanted for what I was going for. Okay, so this next little section is when I was like going. This is within the span of like maybe I'd say 2-ish months. This is Daniel Malloy, Interview with the Vampire. Listen, I know Daniel would 100% not have top surgery at his age in the 70s and with the way queerness was, but I'm like, listen, what if he had top surgery scars, right? And then I saw another fan art on Twitter somebody did of this same moment where they gave Daniel top surgery scars. It made me so happy. I love that. Armand, oh my god, my main muse. Listen, well, I wouldn't say my main muse. One of my main muses. This man is so beautiful. This was my first attempt. I'm not a obviously a lot of these are sketches are black and white, just sketch or ink pen lined. So this was my first attempt of trying to get into color, especially this was colored pencil. I I don't know if it's gonna show on the camera. Every time I try to take pictures of my drawings of Armand, they come out lighter on the camera. I don't know if it's the white balance. I don't listen, I don't know, but this is my first attempt at doing skin like detailed skin. I think the Roman one was like kind of whatever. But yeah, then I used the paint markers just to put down washes of color for his hair and his clothes because I wasn't worried about the details. And then for the eyes, I did the paint markers. And then I used a highlighter for his glasses because I was scared the paint marker would wash it out too much. So yeah. And then I went and did this, which was painterly. I really like how this came out though. I did so much going over and then going back over and like blending different colors, layering. I absolutely love how this came out. I do. I'm very happy about this spread situation. Then again, this is me trying to test out learning skin tone with the markers with Claudia. I love how I did her dress. I think I did okay with her skin tone with the grabby markers that I got. I think it's the 36 pack. It's very limited tones, so it has to do a lot of mixing and like just trying to learn. I don't like the way I did her eyes, though. I went in and did a liner on the eyes, but I mean it's fine. It's fine. It's not bad. This, on the other hand, this was Sabrina Carpenter from her Christmas show. The skin tone, and especially the face. I mean, listen, I think the dress is very good, but I can't hate it too much. Like it's not bad. And here is more Armand. I love this. This is from when he's in the crowd talking to Lestat while he's on stage in his fan fiction or whatever you want to call it from season 2. These two are very Muppetish. I wasn't going for Muppet, but they look Muppetish. That's all I can see when I look at these two fucking drawings. And this is from one of my favorite video games, if not my favorite video game, The Cat Lady, Susan with her gas mask on, and then the doorway. I love the way I did this doorway, the gradient. I just did yellow and orange and like blended it and kept going over it. Came out very good, like seamless almost. Well, not completely seamless, but for hand stuff. Oh, no, this is my Dark Urge, Kaylin. Not to be confused with my OC, Kaden. No, Kaylin. So I fell in love with this character doing my whole Dark Urge playthrough. It was so emotional, but this was my first attempt at drawing him. Again, very limited color palette and the grabby 36 whatever amount. So I did the best I could. Yes, I made a pale drow. I know, half drow at least, but I know. He has a very muted purple, lightish skin tone, but my image for him that I kind of made this up like maybe in Act 3. He's a half drow, half elf situation, and I thought, well, maybe Ball would also he'd have like tiefling. That's what the horns would be for. It's like, well, why would he have horns? Like it looked cool, but like maybe he also has like a tiefling in him, so he's a mixing pot. Oh, in my head, I'm like, well, maybe Ball did this because Ball Spawn is like a pure Ball Spawn, right? So it's not like he doesn't have actual parents. He has it. Nobody knows. the Dark Urge, they have actual like adopted parents or whatever, but they don't have the Ball. He came out, or they came out. So my idea was like maybe Ball would just be like a mixing pot. So like, oh, they would both be able to fit into a bunch of areas of society, but also never be able to fully fit in because of how mixed their culture is. That was my little idea. And then this sketch right here is of my Dark Urge, Kalen, and then my friends, my best friends. It, we had no idea we did any of this. They're like the color palettes are opposite. Obviously, Kalen has the paler purple skin and then black hair and then the horns, and they're darker. Had the darker purple. I think it's purple, but for sure the darker tone. What a drow should be skin tone, and then the white hair and then angel wings. I thought it was cute. They're like opposites. I'm like, well, we need to do like some type of campaign for that. I don't know if you can have a Baldur's Gate D&D campaign where it's like, oh, well, what if multiverse came in and it's like, oh, multiple balls spawn. I don't know. It's cute either way. Oh, this is from Killer Frequency. I fucking love this game. If you haven't played Killer Frequency, play it. This whistling man, it's such a cool concept and design. It's sexy. Fuck, okay. So Shadow, this is after I saw Sonic 3, I believe. And I have one of the first things I drew in one of my oldest, or I should say first, oldest, first, whatever, same thing, sketchbooks was Shadow. So if anybody wants me to go through my older sketchbooks, let me know, like my first ones. But yeah, there's another Armand that looks, you know, it is what it is. The concept of this was a picture going around on Twitter. My concept for this is obviously younger Daniel in San Francisco with Armand. Armand's obviously blah blah blah. My concept with this was older Daniel and the cat and mouse type of thing. So I did the opposite color palette, even though I fucking hate the background I did on these now, but I can't change them. And obviously this is like half done. This was just laying out a wash of stuff. Will I finish it? Again, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and touch any of these or not. They're just leaving me. This is a reference I used of myself, and this one for sure is gonna be. Well, keep trying to take pictures of this. It's so much lighter on camera than it is in person. It's annoying. And this is one I used. I wanted to use mostly pencil to sketch it, and then I was like color pencil, so it's not pale as fuck. And I use a little bit of acrylic paint markers for the eyes and the whatever the heck scarf we had here. I don't know. Then, oh god, more sketches of my cult leader, and yeah, this is another self-insert. It came back around what, like 5 years later. This is Sam from Redacted Audio because in my brain I'm like, listen, the Redacted Audio listener characters in my head, I think I could pull off looking like Darlin. And also, Darlin's one of the ones that I relate to the most, if not the most. I'd say it's Darwin or Freelancer, but yeah. Oh my god, this is going back. Cooper, those see from earlier. I wanted to do official drawings of these two. These two are involved in each other's stories, but this is Tegan. Tegan, my boy, he's like a paranormal ghost guy, and he also has a romance with a ghost that is trapped in his apartment. And a really cool thing happened that unfortunately is not happening now. There was something with his eyes. His eyes were glowing when I had certain lights on in my room while I was doing this, but I don't have reference for that now. But yeah, so I did little goosties behind him. Then Cooper. So Tegan, his whole thing, a ghost, right? Obviously there's a ghost in his fucking apartment, so like he knows ghosts are a thing, and he has like a show he tries doing. But unbeknownst to him, Cooper is not a human, and Cooper does not let Tegan in on any of that because Cooper is like, listen, he's at least hundreds of years old. I can't remember his exact age right now, He's not a ghost, but he's not a human. Uh, some of the background alludes to what he is. Not a siren either. It does have to do with water, but yeah. So the Cooper's a chef. Tegan is a waiter. So they kind of like Tegan kind of like formed a friendship with Cooper by being nosy and always poking in his business. And Cooper's like, "We're fine. This is a kid. Literally, like Cooper's in his not Cooper. Tegan's in his 20s. Cooper's hundreds of years old. But he's like that's an infant to me. This was a drawing I was going to do as an offering for Lord Lucifer because in my head, listen, in my head, Sam Reed is Lestat. That's the clearest image in my head of him. So I tried doing that, but I didn't end up liking it. So I'm like, oh, I didn't end up giving it as an offering, but it's still kind of an offering anyway. So I still did it. I did pink. I don't know if this is originally. I don't even fucking remember why I did pink. I think I did pink because of the Venus influence and whichever form or lore you're going for with Lucifer. So I kind of tried mixing that, and I think that's why I did it. Or maybe I just wanted to use pinks. I can't really remember. Okay, this is an interesting slide. This is Ginger from Ginger Stops. I really do like the way I did this. Little pops of color, and then I did the graphite mechanical pencil in the moon. I like this. I need to do more stylized pages and spreads like that. This was a sketch of Kelly Kelly from ECW, and the drawing on the other side, I think I used a ballpoint pen, that's why it bled through. This is from The First Omen. What's her name from The First Omen? I really like how I did that. This is CM Punk when he had lip ring. This is from Ring of Honor when he was doing his contract signing, I believe. Okay, Armand. Yes, I. It looks derpy, a little bit derpy. I don't. It's fine. It's fine. This is Daniel. I like the way I did this, Daniel. I do like this. I like the expression, the hair, the nose, and then this is kind of ugh, slop. Okay, I had a vision for Armand. There's like a bloody dress, designer dress going around. I tried doing it here. I hate the way I did his face. I was trying to do a mix of book Armand slash Amadeo. Well, no, this is Armand, not Amadeo. I was trying to do book Armand and show Armand like a mix of them. This was his concept sketch. I didn't like it, but I tried to do the influence of how Armand is described in the books by people. Like he was talking about getting, I don't remember if it was Lestat who talked about wanting to dress him up and preen him, and then David being like, "Oh, you're like a devil, um, like a twisted devil who looks like an angel, but you're blah blah or whatever." Yep. So, and then obviously the way Daniel describes him in the books as being like fucked up and terrifying, but he thinks that's so beautiful. So yeah, those I was trying to combine show Armand and book Armand, the essence in that. So yeah, that's what that is. This is from I was watching Cheetah Girls. Um, the second Cheetah Girls, I think. What's her name? I drew her. I was very fascinated with her because I feel like her way her face is like in her nose, very reminiscent of when I was younger. And I was like, oh my god, because I used to hate my fucking nose when I was younger. And I'm like, oh, what? Hell no, I like my nose now. But yeah, I was like, oh, like inner child type of, I don't know, you know, more Armand, big ass. This is giving, I don't know, like the those types of horror games that are like hand drawn, like sketchy art style. That's what this reminds me of. Yes. This is from what is that horror game called? The Bag of Milk. This is like the second Bag of Milk, whatever the game's called. But I was running out of the gray that I was using. That's why this is white. But you could look at it stylized, whatever. This is me trying to draw Lestat. He looks very Whoville-ish here. This was not the attempt or the intention. I was trying to go for using colored pencils for his hair and skin. I think I did okay there, but yeah, he looks Whoville-ish. Not my intent. Not my intent, but nevertheless, we are here. Oh my god. This is this is my Nicholas. I was trying to tap into him again because it'd been a while since I've been able to tap into him or draw him. Because of certain people I was using for his likeness, certain people, a certain person I was using for his likeness, and I was like, oh. Then I found someone else I was watching a movie, and it was like for a split second I saw Nick in a blurred image of an actor, and I'm like, okay, I can work with this, and it made me very happy to get back in touch with Nicholas. Nicholas is my favorite OC besides Nicole Leader, probably, like at least for right now. And these are his two hamsters. This is Sugar Cane and Candy Cane. He, he's in his apartment with his best friend. They're werewolf shippers. He went out one day and he's bought a bunch of fucking shit for hamsters and put the hamsters in their living room. And then his roommate, who's his best friend, came back and was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, hi, I got hamsters. This is Candy Cane and Sugar Cane, sugar and candy for sure." Um, this is a sketch of one of the redacted audio. I think I was trying to do David. I was probably trying to do David, and this is a telephone booth, a British telephone booth. I was trying to go for, but and this, oh god, okay, I love this. I love this drawing of Bucky. I did the line art in a sketch first, and then I went over with pencil liner. I love this. I love the way I did his eyes and his eyebrows. There's more self-insert, not self-insert, self-ship art, which blah 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 cringe. I don't know. I'm gonna show it. It's fine. This is Bucky from Falcon and Winter Soldier. It looks, it's fine. The hand looks chopped though. What the fuck is that? More Bucky. We got more Bucky when he was out there enlisted, or yeah, in military. Listen, I don't remember every single detail, despite loving these characters. And also, I'm trying to commentate. My brain's like, this is Poppy. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Trying to work and play with my markers more, obviously, and skin tone. I do always do color pencils if I can. Besides that Armand one I did, trying to do skin tone with acrylic markers, paint markers. It's like it's too out of control, scary. That's why I'm always like, also the palette for these paint markers, they don't have a lot of a pale palette, so it's better to do color pencils for that anyway. Oh god, this is so good. This is my first goes into 2 pages thing of Bucky. I had a vision and I pretty much executed it exactly how I wanted to. I love this. I'm very proud of this. I am. And then more Nick, more trying out sketches of Nick. This, funny enough, is also my image of like. Well, I was trying to do Nick, with his hair a little bit grown out, like he needs a haircut. But this is, I accidentally drew my image of Asher from Redacted Audio. I'm like, oh, okay. But obviously, the little top surgeries where it shows that's Nick, but this also looks very Asher. Ironically, they're both werewolf shifters. This, I'm like, no, this is not Nick. This a little bit been in the water, his hair a little bit. Trying to figure that out. And top surgery scar. Trying to figure out because he's there from San Diego, so beachy, and I also want to say that Nick tans, but you can't see that. But imagine white boy tanning. Oh, this is Mantis. I tried drawing Mantis. I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's not very good, but like, it's a drawing. I'm not one to hate on my art too much, so that's why I'm like, well, it's a drawing, like, is it great? No, but like, I created it. I mean, this is Clover from 999. I went out of order when watching John Wolfe's Zero Escape videos. I loved this Clover. I think the way I did the marker liners ruined it a little bit because I liked it before I did that. It's a little bit too chunky and not in enough like it was with the pencil, but the way I did the hair, I'm surprised. I drew these hair strands and sections out like first try, and also pretty much this first try. I'm like, sometimes you just pump stuff out, and it's like, how did I do that? Okay, I do this because of this. I didn't want it smudged. This is another one of Kaylin, my Dark Urge. This one's a lot better. I like the way I did the nose and the lips and everything about this better. The horns, is that anatomically correct with how his face is? No, probably not, but whatever, man. And this is, God, this is my OC Owen, which said I look like Will Graham. Oh yeah, because the face claim, oh, the face likeness I use is Hugh Dancy and Hannibal. But yeah, you can tell this Owen has a little scar mark on the side of his neck. Owen is a character in the first book that I'm writing. He's a vampire hunter, and he's having a little thing with my vampire Vincent. Oh god, I love them so much. I've sealed these, mind you. A lot of these, they're sketches. I've sealed them with fucking hairspray. Well, it's got to be blue hairspray. Is that going to yellow in time? I hope not. But listen, I wasn't going to spend a fuck ton of money getting a sealant when I had something right here. Will that bite me in the ass later? I hope not. But this is my second Dark Urge, which is going to be the my Embrace the Dark Urge playthrough. They are just buff as hell. Lilith Sworn Drow, buff as hell. Could could break Caitlyn's back over their knee. This is Bob Thunderbolt. I just saw Thunderbolt's gone. Well, at the time I drew this, this was a artistic bullet piece because I did the outline and stuff, and then I went in and I did it tediously with pen, filling up the void. I have like a halfway point picture. I probably won't add it here. Maybe I will. But yeah. And then this is like a 5 minute attempt at Bucky. I did a very rough thing with paint marker, and then I did the sketch. Very rough. Uh, this I did not. This is a sticker from one of my other notebooks that came here for some reason. Hello. I got CM Punk. Um, I'm not even gonna go. I'm tired of. I'm tired of wrestlers, man. Uh, another Bob. Then this is Wyatt Russell and Overlord. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, this is Fear Street. What's her name? One of the sisters, Fear Street, and then this is Saya from Saya no Yuta. This game is fucked up. I first watched a playthrough of this visual novel when I was like 15 or something. I was way too fucking young. It disturbed me. Like it's super good and it's fucked up faster, but it's like it's a super fucked up game. So if you want a really fucked up visual novel, look into this. Look into like some of the trigger warnings on it. It's fucked up. Fucked up. Oh, this is my Sam Wilson. Yes, I think I did his head. I didn't. I don't think I did enough of a forehead, which is funny because the Shenzo one is like big ass forehead. But I like this. No, it's fine. This is Minthara. This is my first fucking time drawing Minthara, by the way. Look at the little sad little drow puppy eyes. And this is Karlak. Did I do anything? Nope, I did nothing on the last page. Yeah, and that's all. Wow. So, yeah, that is my sketchbook from September 2019 and June 2025. So, yeah, if you want to see any of my older sketchbooks, let me know. I'm not, well, I am an art person, but I mean, I'm not publicly an art person. This is the first time I'm really, not the first time. Again, I've shared it here and there, and I've like done a design that I published on my Substack that had some of, well, it had one of the sketches already showed here. But yeah, so I don't know what else to say.